Okay, this is not the save that I wanted to bring up. Let's see, load. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Where are my other saves? That's not good. Apparently, my other saves are just gone now. Well, all that building and stuff for nothing now. That's awesome. Hey, Warlock. Apparently, my some of my saves are just gone. I have no idea where they are. So, yeah, that's not fun. I have this one, which still has very good progress, but I had one that was like at 6 days, and it's gone now. So I have no idea where it is. Don't know why. It should not have been overwritten. I don't know why. I didn't delete anything, but it's not there. So I guess we got to start over. Well, let me see. I don't really want to do this one because I was only using that for a mod show. Guess we'll do this. Well, this is the one I'm on, so I'll just... Yeah. Well, that stinks. So all that building I did is gone. And I did a lot of building. I mean, I built out probably a good 7 or 8 settlements. And not just the settlements, but I built like huge buildings. And yeah, it's gone now. That's not cool. So I guess I gotta start all over. Or I could probably just concentrate on one settlement and just really build the heck out of it and see what the deal is. Because initially I was going to go check on... What is this? Oh, that's a robot part. Huh. I wonder what it's doing out here. Initially I was going to go check on all my old settlements. Because I hadn't been playing this this run through. Because I was doing some mod videos on a fresh playthrough. So I was like, well, I'll go to the old playthrough and let's go, you know, update some more settlements. But, yeah, all that progress. That's awesome. I mean, literally at least a dozen hours of progress just gone. I think it was more than that. I think it was probably closer to like 20, 25 hours of progress just gone. Oh, man. Well, that's not going to be easy to get to that bridge now, is it? I guess I can swim. It's the middle of the night, so I don't expect a ton of viewers. It might just be a handful of us who just can't sleep. Although I did try to sleep earlier, and I did get some sleep, so that was good, but now I'm awake, so it's either I can just sit here and stare at the computer screen, or I can actually, you know, try to throw out some content. Because unfortunately, I wanted to do more mod videos. Do I play on PS4? I do not. This is PC. But, that's an ugly dog. He's too heavy to carry. I've been looking for some more mods to do reviews on, but there's really nothing out there that's really catching my eye. I mean, there was a couple of them, but nothing really extraordinary. It's kind of like minor improvements on already existing mods. For you, it's 9 in the morning, so I guess you're over in Europe? Over in the UK, maybe? Let me think. Well, no, you're a little further east. Because I think in the UK right now... Well, no, it might... Okay, yeah, it might be 9 o'clock in the morning in the UK. Yeah, because I've got to actually have a couple of people from the UK that watch my other show. But yeah, where I am, it is about to be 3 a.m. So yep, it's very much the middle of the night here. Oh my gosh, it's a kitty! Huh, kitty? What are you doing out here? You silly cat?
Ashes, go home. Aaron misses you.
Yeah, go home, kitty. Okay, well. Come on, dude, run home. I like how you actually just really tell. Oh, you're in South Africa. Oh, okay. Much further down south then. I actually don't have many people from Africa that watch my shows. In fact, I think it's pretty safe to. Well, no, I didn't. I thought I got somebody from Egypt, but that even then that's pretty far north in Africa. But yeah, I don't have too many people from that continent that watch my shows. It's mostly America, South America, well, North America, South America, and Europe, and occasionally some people from Asia. I think I've gotten like 1 or 2 people from Australia.
Someone there.
But yeah, I haven't really gotten many people from Africa. Ah, bug. Get away, bug. Dang, die, man. Steadfast hunting rifle. It always freaks me out that bugs can carry larger items like that. I am in the United States, yes. I'm in Texas, to be more precise. Might as well just take all their gear. But looking at your name now, I've seen you here before, haven't I? Your name seems familiar. I mean, to be fair, it's a fairly common name, but... This is, let me see. Weapons. Not that. Plasma-infused powerful automatic assault rifle. That's a mouthful. But yeah, I like using this because it often produces a nuclear material, which is kind of hard to come by. Yeah, I was looking at you and I was like, I've seen that name before. I'm pretty sure you've been by. Oh my god, his leg looks so goofy. Apartments. Oh, there's somebody up there.
Think you can hide? Open fire. Someone's out there.
Oh, crap. That guy really... Okay, Diamond City should be this way. There it is. And I'm fairly certain there's a huge pack of dogs over there. Oh, hi, Cricket. You're subbed. Thank you for the sub. I think it was it yesterday or Sunday? Sunday. I got a ton of subs on Sunday. Oh, here come the dogs. Uh-oh. Oh my god, there's a lot of them.
Seriously, pissing me off.
That guy's getting just eaten alive by these dogs. And I don't want to shoot too close to him because I'll hit him. You actually subbed a long time ago? Yeah, I think you did. Like I said, I know I've seen you before. I wonder, did you get the little bell? The little ding to let you know I was streaming? Some people say it works and some people are like, no, I don't always get the bell. Oh my god, more dogs. Get away, dogs.
Up over here.
Holy Christ, there's a lot of them. Jesus, that's gotta be like 30 dogs.
God damn it.
Oof. That's a lot of dogs. Did I imagine you get my alert pretty late in the evening for my Duel Links show? Because I have that 11:30. So I imagine that would be, what, 7:30 for you or so? Something like that? 6:30, 7:30? Oh my god, and there's still... Is that one dog or two dogs? I think there's still one dog over there. Oh, well, they killed this guard. Oh, there's two dogs. Oh wait, there's three. Oh, there we go. Now we got some nuclear material. Yeah, it doesn't produce it every single time, but... Oh my gosh, fairly often. The only thing I don't like about this gun is I tend to go through ammo pretty fast. 2 a.m. What are you talking about? It's 3 a.m. You hear a little bell at 3 in the morning, dude, don't pay any attention to it. Just keep sleeping. You should know at this point you're like, oh, it's Richard streaming in the middle of the night again. Going around collecting all this dog meat. Ooh, relentless board. Colorado. That's right, you're in Colorado. Colorado in U.S. time is okay. Yeah, Colorado's not in the United States anymore. Colorado is its own nation. The ice-bending nation. You mean I'm 1 hour ahead? I'm Central and you're Mountain Time. Okay, I think... Yeah, he already went to bed.
We're always open.
Hi, Percy.
We sell everything. Stim packs, ammunition, outerwear, dinnerware,
I'll take a look. Sure.
anything and everything.
Alright, let's see, I'm gonna need some of your ammo. 44, 45s, 5.56, shotgun shells. Don't think I need any of his junk. Sword. Okay.
Hey there, General. Just spreading the good news to Diamond City.
Diamond City Servers. Open 24 hours.
Oh my god, so much dog bait.
Diamond City Servers. Shopping at night? Diamond City Surplus is always there.
People seem happy to have the Minutemen back. Feels good.
Cyberpunk's 2077. I've heard of it. I don't know if I'll play it, but I've heard of it. I know there was a big deal about it was having a long developmental cycle, but people are saying a lot of good things about it. But like I said, I don't really know all that much about it. Seems like an interesting game. It all depends when it comes out, I guess, as far as if I'll play it. Because a lot of people are bugging me to buy and stream Fallout 76 when that comes out. And that comes out in November. So I don't know if that coincides with the Cyberpunk 2077. At this point, I've found that I kind of have to try and stick with proven properties right now as far as what I stream. Because there have been a lot of other smaller games out there that I've really enjoyed. Unfortunately, they don't garner a lot of attention as far as views. Like when I first started streaming Duel Links, it didn't get a ton of views. But then my first stream doing Fallout, excuse me, my first stream doing Fallout got a ton of views. And I was like, well, you know, that makes sense, because Fallout's just much more popular. Play Fallout 76 first. Yeah, I probably will. Because at first, when I first heard about the game, I wasn't crazy about it. But then as things have started to develop more and more, it seems like it'd be alright. Even though it's just really a giant glorified mod of Fallout 4. And yes, it actually is. People have argued, no, it's not. It's its own game. Oh, well, yes, it is. It's being released as its own game. But the initial concept and idea behind it was because of a mod. That's it. They just basically they took a mod and they said, well, we can make it into a DLC. And then they're like, well, this thing is getting so big, instead of just releasing a DLC, let's just release it as its own game. And that's what they're doing. Which I kind of don't blame them. I mean, if you put a ton of work into something, you don't want it to just end up as a DLC. You'd probably want to make it its own game. Get people to pay full price for it. Yeah, I figure if they're going to let us build in 76, which I'm hearing they are, I'm going to be doing so much building in that game. I'm just going to go out into the wasteland and find a couple of nice places and just build. I really should get all that meat over there from those deer. I think I'll just leave them there. There's a lot of them. Let me see. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them, I think, there. Because one of them is laying down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it looks like 6. Oh, wait, maybe there's 7, because there's another one laying down. Wow. That is a lot of deer. They're not... Ooh, what is that? I'm fairly certain that's a Deathclaw. Just in case it is, we get something with a little more firepower. The new Elder Scrolls. I don't know. Because, I mean, don't get me wrong, I think Elder Scrolls is a neat game. I think it's pretty... Oh, wow, there's 2 Deathclaws. I think it's pretty cool. It's just that if I had to choose between a Fallout game and an Elder Scrolls game, I would 9 times out of 10 go for the Fallout game. Simply because I tend to like guns and stuff like that more than the swords and the magic stuff. I mean, I have Skyrim. In fact, I have all the Elder Scrolls games except for ESO. I don't have ESO, which is Elder Scrolls Online. Oh, there's 3 of them. Holy crap. Come on, die, you thing. There we go. That thing took forever to die. But yeah, I played Oblivion for a little bit, and it was okay. I thought it was alright. Same thing with Skyrim. I've played that a bit. And when I turn on Skyrim and I'll start playing it, and it seems okay, but then like 45 minutes in, I just find that I'm getting bored. So I end up turning it off. But, I mean, it's very similar as far as gameplay to Fallout 4 in the sense that, you know, you're going around, you're doing the various adventures, you're traveling around the map. It's just that the way they go about the storytelling and obviously the weapons you use are very different. Yeah, I like Fallout a little bit better. But like I said, I'm not saying Skyrim is a bad game, because it's not. It's a really good game. It just that, you know, when it comes to preferences, this is the kind of stuff that I enjoy more. Because the thing is, I don't want to go and stream something like Skyrim and just simply not do the game justice. Because, I mean, Skyrim's been out for so long now. I don't want to go and say anything that... Oh, gosh. That some might consider disrespectful of the game. Oh, that's going to blow up too, isn't it? Well, that was interesting. Lots of stuff there. You've only played Skyrim? I remember the first time I heard about the Elder Scrolls games was back in like 2006, I think. Because I kind of heard of them in passing, but I'd never really read much about them. But then a friend of mine that I was working with at the time, he was talking about, yeah, man, I bought Oblivion. And I'm just like, what the heck is Oblivion? And he told me about it. And he showed me screenshots and all that. And I was like, oh, that's pretty awesome looking. I remember even back then he was really psyched because he was a PC player. And he was showing me like a screenshot of the grass. And he's like, look how amazing that grass looks. And I'm like, okay. But yeah, he kind of introduced me to them. And I thought it was a neat game. I just never got into it myself. But yeah, he really enjoyed the Elder Scrolls games. And I have all the Elder Scrolls games because I bought the box set. And then I have all the Fallout games because I bought the special edition mini nuke version. I think you've probably seen it out there. It's basically a big mini nuke kind of thing looking. And it has all the games inside it. It's pretty neat. I still have it in all its original packaging. I opened it up once just to get the games out, to get the codes. And then I just put it all back together and stuck it back in its box. Very much a collector's item. I should probably break it out and put it in one of my sets. So when I do some more live streaming with the webcam, people will be like, "Oh, look, he's got the nuke." Oh, you only played Skyrim because your friend played it. You know what game I really want to play? And I don't think... I mean, it's a super old game, but only recently has it really made a huge splash online. And, we see... Or in South Africa, I'm pretty sure you probably heard of it too. It's called Uno. You played all except Fallout 1. I have Fallout 1 as well. But I want to get some people together to play Uno online. And it's a very, kind of basic card game, but man, is it fun, especially with people. The more people you have, the more fun it is. Because online, you can play with up to 4 people. And there are no teams, but you can sort of ally in a way. It's a very interesting game. It's, like I said, very basic, but very fun. There you go. Yeah, Uno. That game's been around for so long. I imagine most people in the world probably know what it is. It's kind of like that game Go from Japan. Is it from Japan? I can't remember. I think it's Japan. Or Mahjong. There's that game too. I've never played Mahjong myself, but I've heard about it. Oh, you have the actual cards? Yeah, we had the actual cards when I was young. Because Uno was one of those games, it's been around for decades. And yeah, I remember playing it when I was a kid. And then my nephews and nieces, who are still pretty young, they played it when they were kids, which is like 10 years ago. And then lately I've seen more and more people streaming it, and I'm like, that's just a fun game. And the banter and the back and forth between players, that's fun too. It kind of reminds you of, or at least it reminds me, when I was young, my mom used to take me and my brother and my sister over to her friend's house, and they would bring their kids over, and there'd be like just a ton of people. Like the adults would go and play poker, and then the kids would play like Uno or dominoes or something. And it reminds me of those nights, and those nights were so darn fun because there was like 20 people in the house, and we were all gaming and just having a good time. Play with your brother. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay one-on-one, but I think when you have 3 or 4 people, it's that much better. And people have made jokes to me about it. They're like, "Oh, you're gonna stream Uno." I'm like, dude, Uno is a fun game. It kind of harkens back to, again, it harkens back to your childhood. It just makes you think about, the simplicity of the game, yet it's so fun. So, oh, you cheater. Get out of here. That's the one thing about the online version is you can't cheat. Gosh, this is going to be a pain in the butt to build on here. Okay, let me see where my edge is. Let me start it here. Yeah, this is going to look weird. because it dips down right here, and now, yeah, now I've got floating pieces. Maybe I can just take these and start building backwards instead. Okay, put this over here. Yeah, even this piece is floating. Okay, so we gotta go about right here. If I can get the darn thing to work. Come on. Come on. Work, damn it. Oh my god, work. Thank you. There's a version of Uno, excuse me, a version of Uno on Roblox that I was looking into, and I actually downloaded it, or I tried to download it, but every time I go and actually try to play it, it doesn't work quite right. So it looks a little weird. But I was hoping to get that going, because, I mean, Roblox is free, so anybody can just go and download it, and there you go. Plus, it's mobile. It's mobile and it's PC. And I believe it also works for Xbox, I think. Let's see. That's a little... Well, no, we're good. I don't like to get too close to the edge, because then I sometimes run into problems. Yeah, it's gonna... The next piece over is gonna be a little weird. Let me see. I'm gonna do this. Am I wearing power armor? I am not. I actually don't like using power armor. But yeah, some of these building parts are just a little weird. Like, you kind of have to angle it a little strange sometimes in order to get it to snap. Oh my gosh, that's not bad. That's good. That's good. Yeah, sometimes it just snaps right into place, and then other times it's just a pain in the butt. Yeah, I gotta rearrange this one. There we go. But yeah, I learned a long time ago not to wear power armor while I'm building. Come on. There we are. Let me see how that looks here. It looks like it's floating a little bit, but you can barely tell. Yeah, I think you probably couldn't even tell unless you really looked. Well, like that one right there, it's just barely above the ground. That I can live with. That's fine. You're gonna come just no? I don't know what that means. I'm going to assume that was meant for someone else. Okay, let's see. That looks okay. Change that around. Come on. Yeah, that's not going to snap in. Damn it. Well, I could... Could put some stairs there. I think the stairs should snap in. Yeah, there we go. And then I could put an upper level if I wanted to. Let me just make sure all these are... Oh, that's not right. Okay. Let's see. Well, I could put this over here too. Here, let me try this. Ugh. One thing I don't like about Texas is the allergies. Anywhere I go in Texas, I always run into allergy problems. Let's see. Well, I could put just a regular floor there if I wanted. Let's see. Yeah, that actually looks okay. It'll float, obviously, but yeah, that's all right. And that little space down here is actually not bad. I could use this for something. So let's see if I can make this look decent. Let's put some walls. Use windows. Come on, turn green. Turn green. Come on, turn green. This thing is so stupid sometimes. I'm gonna go over here. Steel and wood is good. Uh-oh. Let's see, where did I make the mistake? Oh, there it is. Come on. You should have liked the video more than once. Thanks. I had a guy on Sunday. I don't know why, and I didn't ask, but apparently he's got like 7 YouTube accounts. And he's like, dude, I'm gonna sub with all my accounts. I'm like, with all your accounts? He's like, yeah, I got 7. And I was like, who needs 7 YouTube accounts? But he subbed with them all, and I'm like, well, I'm not gonna complain. I think he's just trying to help me out. Ah, that's cool, you know. Because I had mentioned before that getting the 1,000 sub, hitting the 1,000 sub line, I guess, is actually kind of difficult. I'll put that like that. I'll take this one out. So I think he was trying to help me out. So that's nice. Okay, that looks a little better. I still don't like that I can't get rid of these little bits of grass here, but let's have to deal with that. Let's make sure this is lined up. It is not. Okay. Well, this doesn't seem... Well, hold on. This doesn't seem quite right either. Okay, I think it's a little lower than it should be. Come on, swing over. Come on. Okay, let me see if that did it. There we go. This does not want to snap into place right.
Yeah.
it turned it all the way around. Ugh, come on, stop doing that. There we go. Come on, snap in. Okay, that doesn't look quite right. There we go. Do you think huge YouTubers like you watch other... I am not a huge YouTuber. It'd be nice. It'd be nice if I were, but I'm not a huge YouTuber. But as far as others coming and watching me, I've had a few people that actually do have really good-sized YouTube channels come and watch me for a bit. That's nice. But yeah, I'm not a huge YouTuber. I make... In fact, people have asked me pretty often, they're like, how much do you make off YouTube? And I'm like, nothing. And they're like, no, really, how much do you make? And I'm like, nothing. I make $0 from YouTube. And they're like, how is that possible? And I'm like, because the way they changed up the way they changed up AdSense and how it works and how you can become, I guess, a partner. They changed it all up, and so I wasn't making very much money to begin with before the changes, but now it's nothing. I do make a little AdSense money from my website, but that's for Google ads. But as far as YouTube, no. I make $0 from YouTube. Until I hit the coveted 1,000 subscriber mark, then I'm not even qualified to earn money from YouTube. But it would be nice. That's kind of what I'm going for. That's my thing. If I could hit 1,000 and get like 1,000, 1,100, subscribers, and just maintain my view minutes, my view numbers, then I'll make a little money. It won't be a lot. It'll be like, maybe $40, $50 a month at most, but it's better than nothing. And then, of course, if the channel grows even bigger, well, then, money will be a little bit better. I would be happy if I could make like $200 a month off of YouTube. If I could make $200 a month, that covers pretty much all my expenses to do the streams. Because there's internet, and then I gotta also pay for things like TubeBuddy. I gotta pay for Adobe Premiere Pro. There's a lot of other little things like that. And it basically adds up. But enough of that. Let's see. We'll only make this 2-story. Because I don't want to go too nuts with this. It's just that woman and her kids anyway. Come on. There we go. Although I do want to put a way to get up to the roof. If you have well, it doesn't always have to do with subs, because I've noticed a lot whenever I put out new videos, although I've got, 572, I think it is, 572 subs, I found that when I put out a new video, like within the first day, it sometimes only gets like 40 views. So it just kind of goes to show that even though you've got the subs, it doesn't necessarily transfer over into views. But it helps, because whenever you have, if you've got 1 million subs, you'd still have to assume, well, if I put a new video out, at least, 10,000 people will come and watch the video. And that's pretty good. And then, of course, over time, as your video sits there and ages, more and more people will find it. But, it's not just one thing that helps you make money on YouTube. It's kind of a collage of different things that you put together. It's your AdSense revenue from YouTube. It's your AdSense revenue from Google if you have a website. Also, if you sell merchandise, that helps too. There's a couple other things, and sponsored ads sometimes. Like if you've got 1 million subscribers, companies will sometimes come to you and say, hey, would you like us to sponsor you on this video? And then, that's like sometimes when you watch videos, hey, this video is brought to you by so-and-so, like NZXT or NVIDIA or Intel or whatever. That's when things get really nice. Because those companies tend to give you a pretty good amount of cash to help push their product. Like, I know Linus Tech Tips, he does that. He gets a lot of sponsors. Like, Intel has sponsored a few of his videos. Corsair, I think, has sponsored some of his videos. He's also got some regular sources of income. Like, there's this beef jerky company that he mentions them on his show called The WAN Show every week. And I remember him talking about it once. He's like, yeah, I actually don't mind mentioning them at all because he actually does like the product. Because it's like a beef jerky product. And it has all the various flavors and stuff. I'm like, oh, that's neat. But yeah, you gotta be in the upper echelon to get people to offer you sponsorships like that. But yeah, believe me, it would be nice. It would be very nice if I could get someone to do that. Who knows? Maybe someday. I don't know who, but maybe someday somebody will do that. Oh, I gotta put those two walls. Okay. Hey, Hypho. What's going on? Just a late night stream for me. I'm just being bored. Hypho, that name's familiar. You've been here before, right? You've watched some of the streams? Because if so, I've got some bad news. I mentioned it a little earlier. I was gonna check my because I had been using another playthrough, and because I was trying to get some more videos going on various mods, but I've not really found anything that I like. I'm gonna have to put that there just so I can get this to snap into place. And I was like, well, let me do another stream to kind of go back and check on my settlements. And unfortunately, I don't know what happened, but yeah, my old save with all my settlements is gone. You know, I still have an older save that was sort of close to where I was, but it still lost a good 25 hours of progress. So that's where I continued from. I was like, oh, great. So all those settlements that I built over at the island and Sanctuary and all those other places, they're all gone. I have no idea what happened to the save. It was just gone. So, yeah, I lost all that progress. So I'm just like, well, I can either sit here and be mad about it, or I can just build some more. So, yeah, I lost a lot of progress. But, you know, it happens. And that's okay, because I don't mind building. So, the only thing that bugs me about building is stuff like this, when I can't get that darn thing to snap into place. Okay, let me make sure all these are straight. But yeah, I mean, interestingly enough, that's really the first time that I ever have lost data, which is weird because I mean I've heard of people who run into things like corrupt save files and that sort of stuff, and I have to admit that sucks. But I had actually been fortunate enough to never run into that problem. Even using mods, I've not run into that problem with corrupt saves. And now, you know, here it is all this time later, and my save, it didn't corrupt, it was just gone. So, but what I generally do is whenever I save, I always make 2 copies of my save. But for some reason, those 2 copies with all that progress are gone. They're not even in my save file. I don't know what happened to them. But an older save, which is what I'm playing now, was still there. So I didn't have to completely restart the game. Because you can have multiple run-throughs. I did not restart the game. I had 2 run-throughs that I was doing. One of them was a very early run-through where my character was only like level 3. And it's the one that I use whenever I do mod review videos. And then I have this one. And no, I did not save the newer one over my old one. I didn't. I specifically remembered to go in and save it as a completely different save. So that didn't happen. Because I can tell you right now, when I opened this, because I opened the game yesterday, I didn't stream it, but I opened the game, and it was there yesterday. Just restarted because I had the same. Well, no, because the saves are still there. And I can go now, and I can save again, and it works. But like, yeah, I can quick save, or I can just go. My drive turned off. I have to wait for it to kick back on. But yeah, I can go doing just a regular manual save instead of just a quick save too, which is what I generally do. But yeah, I was really surprised that that happened. All right, so let's see. We'll do a regular save. Yeah, I had a lot more saves than this. I don't know where they all went. I'm just doing a new save, but that is weird. Okay, well, at least we got this building going. So that's good. I probably want to put a cover, like just a cover roof right here, just so I can put a gun here. So let's do that. Memory cards. Dude, this is on PC. This is PC. This has nothing to do with memory cards. So yeah, but that's why I was very surprised that it was gone. How many hard disks? Oh gosh, let me think. 1, 2, 3, 5. 5 various disks, but they all have their own job. And I always save to this. I always save my game saves to the same drive. They're just pre-programmed that way. Okay, so let's see. I kind of want to put the power. Where is the power? Oh, I stuck it over here. Okay. Let's stick the power on the roof. And I could put a little open sign over here. Okay, since there are kids here at this settlement, I'm not going to put live nude girls. We'll put a little open sign there. It doesn't have power yet, but it'll get power. That power is down for now, but we're going to just move it. Oh yeah, let's get the power poles. Over here. Yeah, that's exactly where I save all my stuff too. And here's the kicker. Is Steam, which I use Steam for Fallout 4. Steam has a cloud backup service that I use. So what it does is every time you log into Steam, it auto updates, or it basically kind of matches up what you have in the cloud to what you have on your computer. So if Steam notices that you have, or that you're trying to load, that it doesn't find a newer save, it'll automatically load your latest one. And it wasn't even in Steam. So I just thought that was odd. So I don't know, maybe, because the only thing I can think of is maybe something went wrong with Steam, and Steam overwrote what I had locally, because it thought, okay, this, you know, it saw the save, and it's like, okay, we don't recognize this save, so we're just going to overwrite it. It wouldn't be the first time that something like that has happened. Okay, let's see. Now let me go down there and get my guns. Maybe. I mean, it's not a huge deal. I mean, I've got so many, like 2,000 hours on this game, so it's, and most of the stuff that I did was building, which again, it sucks that all that's gone, but I don't mind building. So that's why I'm like, well, let's just get back at it. Because now, the interesting thing is now that I've built with some of these new mods like this one, and I've built with it and now I've got that experience, now I know better ways to build. Because usually what I'll do is, like, if I build a huge building like this, and maybe it didn't sit quite right, or I didn't like something about it, I generally just be like, I'll just leave it, you know? But now that all that's wiped away, I can just go back and rebuild it. Okay, so I think that's everything I needed. Okay, let's hop on up here and let's get our defenses going. Because there's some dogs that came in the area, so I really need to put a gun up. How long am I going to build? Usually with these sessions, I just kind of build until I get bored. And it's really hard to say, because I can tell you there have been times where I'm just like, I'll build for like an hour, so I'll have like an hour stream. And then there are others with Fallout where I build for like 5 hours. And yes, I have done a couple of streams of Fallout where I've just been building for 5 hours. I did go do other stuff, like I just, you know, I would sometimes go and do like a side quest or something, but I just enjoy building. So, I don't know, maybe another hour at least. Because I've gotten this far, and usually when I get this far into a build, I like to kind of at least fill it out with extra things like a bar, or some additional settlers, that kind of stuff. And that house I'm probably going to get rid of too. So I got to destroy the house. Let me double check, let me make sure this looks okay. Okay, so we have 4 guns. Got the fire down there. 48 defense is fairly good right now, considering we don't have a lot of crops or water, so we'll be okay. I probably want to run a line down here, though. Can I place, but dude, that would take forever. I could, though. I mean, if there are certain ones, like I've mentioned the names of some, like this one is just the nuclear generator, or just fusion generator. It's still on Nexus mods as far as I know. And this one that I'm using to build these, it's clean settlements. But yeah, I guess I could do that. I'd have to open up Nexus and just kind of copy and paste everything, but I could do that. I mean, if there's any one specific mod that you see me using that you're curious about, I'll definitely tell you. The one that everybody always asks about, 500, that's a lot of mods. Well, I mean, at one point, I think I had like 300 plus. I didn't have them all active, though. Like some mods, like if I do like a mod review, I'll activate the mod, I'll go and I'll do my review, and then if it's not something I see myself using quite often, I'll just disable the mod. I won't always completely uninstall it, but I'll disable it. Just so I don't run into any problems with mods, you know, getting mad at each other. But yeah, the one mod that everybody seems to ask me about is this one. Her outfit. And the weird thing is they're just like, oh, you just like it because it's sexy. Well, no, actually, I like it because it's a badass mod. Because it's actually, this outfit she has is like 3 or 4 different parts. And the big thing I like about it is, well, there's a couple of things I like about it. One, it has really good radiation resistance. And 2 is she can fly. She uses up her AP when she does it, but she can fly. So it's like having the jetpack. And then the other thing is obviously you can see where I'm looking at the enemies and they have that little red stuff around them. Or if I'm looking at these guys, that's part of the outfit too. Like that little thing on the shoulder, that's what that is. That's why when I see enemies or see even friendlies, it'll show them in red. So it kind of spots stuff. Because I mean, if you really think about it, there are enemies out, like if I didn't have the red thing, I could probably not really see those guys over there all that clearly. And like when I saw the death claws over there, I would not have spotted them because they mix in with the terrain so well. So yeah, it's a very useful mod. So you got radiation resistance, you've got the targeting system, which is the red stuff, and then you've got the ability to fly. So yeah, it's nice. It just so happens that they built all this really cool stuff into a mod that, you know, leaves her, you know, lightly clothed. Let's see. Had a problem with mods and then I don't know. Don't know what the problem is, so I have deleted all my mods and reinstalled them. Yeah, that's the thing. I don't. That's why I tend to stay at least somewhat light on mods, because eventually you're going to run into mods that conflict, and it can be hard trying to figure out what mod doesn't like a new mod that you just installed. So you have to go and do the troubleshooting. And by just using it, like me, just by using a mod, and then, you know, if I figure I'm not going to use it, just turning it off, it really helps minimize that. Okay, let's see. So we got power up there. What else was I going to put? I could put, oh, that's right. I could put some water. Well, I could put the, well, no, I don't really want to put the water right here. Do I? I could put a wall there and make it harder for people to get to the water. For Fallout 4, do you have the minimum or recommended? It depends what you would call recommended. I don't think there's a minimum, but there are certain mods that I would probably... I mean, you can play Fallout 4 vanilla and it's fine. But just to kind of spice things up, well, it really depends how you play. Because me, again, I like building, so having mods like this, that would definitely spice things up for me. Another thing is I actually have this mod too. It's a skin. It doesn't make the gun any better or any worse. It's just a skin. That's all it is. So I think that's kind of cool. That's why I kept that. Another skin that I have is this, which puts the carbon fiber on the housing, and then it makes the barrel chrome. Again, doesn't make it any more or less powerful. It's just for looks. What? Go, can I run it? Oh, yeah, that's true. I completely forgot about that website. Let's see, what's another mod? I do use the mod here. Again, this is just a skin. Yeah, it doesn't make the gun any more or less powerful. It just looks cleaner. I think that's all the mods I have for guns. Yeah, I can't think of anything else. Let me think. I don't have any companion mods. Although for a while I did use some mods for companions just to make them look different. Let me think. I think that's really it. Yeah, I don't go... I mean, there are mods that I did use for a while. Like I used the Seasons mod. Have you ever tested your settlement against attacks? Yeah, there's a mod for that, but at the same time, if I really wanted to, I could, because I'm on PC, I could just come right over here and open up my console commands and just spawn like 20 raiders, and then they'll go crazy and do their thing. So I don't really need a mod to do that. Yeah, because I'm on PC, certain mods don't, I mean, they don't really make a huge amount of sense. But again, for like PS4 and for Xbox, well, you kind of have to do that. Yeah, the command line helps. It definitely helps. Okay, now I have to run some lines. Oh, you're on PC too? Yeah, the console commands, yeah, man. It's the little tilde symbol, and it opens it up. And you can do search. Let me think. Help. I'm trying to, let me see, help wood 4. And then it brings up all the different stuff for wood. Of course, you generally want to be more specific so you don't get massive amount of results like I just got. Let me see, what else was there? Help, albino, Deathclaw. Oh, unknown okay, Deathclaw probably not good. So we can just add the variable again. Help, albino. Oops, should spell that right, huh? Albino. 4. Albino mongrel, radstag. Yeah. All right, see you later, dude. Take it easy. Console commands. Don't use them very much, but they're handy. Let's see, where was I? Oh yeah, we're gonna build on the side now. Okay. Oh wow, I didn't realize it reached that far down. Okay, that's fine. Time to run some wires. Let me check something here. Okay, let's see. How do I want to run the lines down here now? I only really have to run one, and I can put it back here so I'm able to see it. I'll go upstairs. Okay, well I could... Okay, there's the connector. Come on. There. Darn it, it's not going to connect there. Dang it. I'm gonna have to go down there. Okay, so now we have ambient power all the way around the building. Now let's go put some lights. Actually, let me put up a recruitment beacon so I can get at least 1 or 2 more settlers here and give them jobs. Sure it's on. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, 2 more settlers showed up. That's good. Throw some beds down real quick. Ooh, crap, I didn't realize how low on wood I was. Okay, well let's, guess we could put them over here. Gonna need to go get some more wood. No, let me put the bar up here. Put them to work already. Stores, clothing, armor, trader, weapons, armor, trader. Where's my bar? Okay. Weapons, armor, trader. Okay, my bar is missing. That's weird. Well, let me assign one to scavenging. They'll get me some stuff. I'll put it right over, put the scavenging station right here. Okay, so you can be our scavenger.
Okay.
And then if I want, I can put the water down there. Let me see, will it fit? Sure does. Let me run a power conduit down this way. Go. Let me see if it'll let me stick a wall there now. Let's see. I didn't think it would, but well, oh, there we go. Hold on, it's snapping. Come on. Well, here, maybe if I snap it here. I'll snap here. Oh, wait, come on. Snap, damn it. It's not gonna snap. Could put the wall there. It protects it, sorta. I could move that over. Oh, I'm out of wood. I gotta go get some wood. Where is there a tree around here? Oh, let's get some more wood here. Why will you not work? Damn it. Well, snaps there. Let me see if I can get it to freak itself out here. Hold on. Yeah, it just will not snap into place there. So every place but where I want it to snap, it won't snap. Damn it. Let me move this thing over. Oh, now it's too tall. Let's see. Damn it. Still not the best way to do it. Why can't you just work, you son of a... And I know it's going to say because of that, but it shouldn't. Well, let me disconnect it. Because I know it'll work then. Well, let me see. Well, the line is still working there. That's strange. Yeah, it looks the line goes through the... It's still going. That's weird. Uh-oh, what just happened here? Why is there a hole? What is going on? There should not be a hole there. There's a hole here too. Apparently my staircase is gone. Okay. That should not have happened. Well, I guess we have to replace it. Make sure it's all good here still. Okay. Wait, hold on. What is this? Something is not right here. Move this there. Okay, this is all sorts of weird now. Why doesn't it at least power up? What is going on here? Is it just not on?
This won't work without power.
Well, no crap, but there's power right there. What is going on? Something get deleted? Oh, I see. Where? How did that power get deleted? What in the world? Okay, well, we're going to try this again. There. Okay, I may just have to leave it like that. That stinks. And now open doesn't... Why will that not work right? Yeah. Restore it, reset it. It still won't work. What is going on here? Oh, there it goes. Now it's animating. I didn't want to animate before.
Seems to be growing well.
Guess I can put this over here. And you are the bartender.
Sure.
Guess I can't scrap that. Okay. 26 water and food. Happiness, 12 beds. Still recruiting. We're gonna probably need more guns. Come on. Snap into place, you stupid thing. Alright, well, we're gonna try something different. Oh, look, you snap right into place, don't you? Guard posts. Can I actually stick this here? Oh, nice. I wish I could stick it on the side. Let's see. Oh, that's a cleaner one. Okay, well, that looks better. Obviously can't do that. That's ridiculous. I can put it right here. Put 2 guard posts here, in fact. Do that. I'll do. There. So I can put up to 2 guards in here now. I'm gonna give them a roof. I could run a power line to that and give it some power. This should be fairly easy to set up. Okay. So we should have at least ambient power now. Although I don't have a way to get on the roof. Crap. Well... Guess I could put one right here. Or right here. Here, we'll do that. Well, that's going to be a bit of a tight fit, huh? Well, at least I can get up here. It's not where I wanted to put the damn thing. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7 of them. And one random raider. Or gunner. So we've got our main building, we've got our guard post. It's a pretty nice little guard post. I think we're good for now. We've got beds upstairs. We've got a bartender, a scavenger who doesn't like to work. I think we're okay. Wait, hold on. We got more settlers. We got. Oh, okay. We got an extra settler. Didn't even notice that. Yep, we got a 6th settler. Okay, she's assigned food. He's scavenge. Okay, so they're both good. And you're unassigned. Wait a minute, didn't I assign... Okay, so the kids... Okay. And, oh, well, there she is. She's assigned that. Okay, where... Why is she not assigned to anything? Oh, I guess I could make her a guard since she's just kind of walking around. Okay, good. She worked. Okay, at least he's getting to work. Clear all this crap out. And then we're going to destroy a house. Well, I got some corn here. Oh, glass. Can always use glass. Stim back. Oh, well, I could... let's put some workshops. Not that he's going to be doing much working, but... Let's see, I could put the workshops inside. Plenty of room in here right now. Okay, I got the armor workbench. Stick that right over here. Now we got our drug dealer station. I kind of want to put this outside. I could actually stick it over the fire. Make it look a bit more interesting. Let me see if it'll let me do it. No, it won't let me do it. Ugh. I'll stick it by the fire. Oh, come on, move, dude. There we go. Cooking stove, don't need that. Power armor, weapons workbench. I like the other one.
It's over. For now.
Well, apparently something got shot. Okay, power armor, nuclear mixing station. I guess I could put that. Nuclear quantum. Victory. Let's do nuclear quantum. Put that. Let's put it by the bar for now. Oh my gosh, a random dog just showed up. Okay. Here, we'll put this over here for now. And I don't even know where that dog came from. Do we have any more dogs? What's going on? I guess we're good. This is actually a pretty decent settlement. Still want to get rid of the house. Got plenty of more room to build out here. I think I want to build... Once I get rid of the house, I want to build the woman and her kids their own little spot, like right over here. Probably in the same place. And then we can let all the extra settlers hang out over here, and then we can just run power lines to make sure she gets some power. What is that? Oh, I thought I saw something up here. Okay, it's nothing. That's a decent little place. Okay, make sure my open signs are working. Okay, that looks good. And that looks good. And are you at your station? Okay, you're not at the station I assigned you to, but you're at a station. That's fine. I think I'll eventually... Oh man, that stuff is sticking out of the end there. Dang it, I'm gonna have to move that bed. Or replace it. What's this? Fertilizer. The water pump, it's not hurting anything right now. I can just leave it there. That does look a little weird without any support beams. Let me see if it'll let me put at least a wall there so it looks sorta real. Let's see, floors, walls. Don't think it's gonna snap into place though. Come on. Snappy, snappy. Snap into place, damn it. Okay, it's not gonna snap into place. Well, it's just gonna look a bit ghetto, apparently, because yeah, this is not... Well, I could get it to do that, but it doesn't look right. I could eyeball it, like that. Oh yeah, that's terrible. That does not go there. Okay, yeah, that doesn't... It's not gonna snap into place for me. Well, I mean, I could always... Well, no, that's right, that's the stairs. I can't really change that. Well, no, maybe I can. Hold on. Let's store this. Let me check something here. Okay, so that's flat. Well, I could just put a basic stair. I could get rid of this. And I could put this, which would definitely look more interesting. Although it looks a little weird because it's floating. Yeah, it's not quite flush. Ugh, dang it. This little building is just never gonna look right. Okay, and then I could put, well, crap, hold on. This is gonna drive me insane. And I like having the stairs that go up there, so if I ever need to go up there, it makes it much easier. And I don't want to just leave the... It just looks so weird like that. Dang it. I wish there was a roof that had a little hole in it so you could stick a staircase there, because, well, because I have these, but I don't think that's going to work the way I have it set right now. Yeah, that's not going to work. Well, I'll stick the roof there. And here's to hoping I don't have to go up there too often to fix anything. Little roof tile there. Okay, so just one stairwell. And she's... Okay, she's a... Oh, that's weird. I wonder why she's standing here, but I'm not gonna worry. She's fine. Okay. So that looks a little weird, but it's gonna work. I mean, that's floating a little bit too, but you can hardly tell. Okay. So now, to build a house for this woman and her kids. So we're gonna move this over here. Well, that doesn't look quite right. I could probably just stick it over here for now, and then move it up against the new house I'm gonna build them. This stuff is just on the floor now. I'm sorry, lady. We'll get you some more junk here after we build you a new house. I can't get rid of this now. There. I don't need the beds. Those are ugly beds anyway. We're just going to destroy the ugly beds. I should probably pick all this stuff up that I can't destroy. Or that I won't destroy right now. We'll eventually use all this junk anyway. Okay, that. I don't know why you're scavenging around in here, dude. This is a house. And let's see. Get rid of that. You notice there was a pegboard here. Okay, I think I'll walk over here. I think that's all of it. Yeah, now I can just build them a nice little house right there. And we're gonna be smart this time. We're gonna use a concrete foundation with the wood top. Well, I don't know. Maybe I don't want to build it there because that's some nice, good, flat farmland. Well, I could always move it up. We'll move it like over here. Let's see. Yeah, we could like move it right here. Yeah, that's floating again. Hero! That's a great name, man. Oh man, building here can be a real pain in the butt. Well, I could stick it all the way up here. This would probably work a little bit better. Here, I'm lowering it a bit. Okay. And just build all this in the shop. Oh, that's crooked. Yeah. That's crooked as well. Okay, let's see how this looks. Okay, it's floating a little bit, but it's not terrible. Okay, so now we can just make the house a little wider. Go to Nuka-Cola Town. I'm building right now, man. Hey, King Dwagon. Okay, I have to adjust all these because all of these are the wrong direction. Yeah, I actually went to Nuka-Cola Town in one of my other streams, and I immediately got Gage mad at me. So he doesn't like me right now. I actually escorted him with the thirst mutilator or whatever it's called. No, I'm not gonna go there. Because I am doing my building right now, and I don't want to just stop building just to go to some place that I don't really enjoy. Make the house a little... Well, I can actually put some more back there. Okay. So, put this here. They are going to have a really nice house. I think I'm going to build them a really, really, really nice looking house. I'll have to assign the beds to them so they'll know to come over here. In fact, let me see. Uh-oh, I'm out of wood again. Oh man, I didn't realize I was that low on wood again. Well, there's 10 wood right there. And I'm going to immediately need to get more. Ugh, yeah, I'm out of wood. Okay. Well, I'm sorry. Yeah, they have the Nuka-Cola power armor. I don't use power armor, though. I have some, but I just don't use it. I've got, I think last I checked I had like 10 suits. But again, I just don't use it. Well, I may have to... Well, let me... I don't think the bartender would have any wood, though. Well, I know what I can do. I can dump a bunch of unused weapons here, and then I can just scrap them. What do you mean, what? Okay, so let's see. Yeah, I got tons of the stuff that I won't use, so I'll just drop it all here. Assault rifle. Now, these don't necessarily have wood, but some of them might. Deathclaw gauntlet, that's probably got bone. This rifle has plastic. That's steel. That might have wood. Pipe submachine gun, that might have wood. Puncturing knuckles. Short double-barreled shotgun, don't need that. Go to a forest. Well, it's not like I can just go to any forest and get wood. You can only scrap from your surrounding area. Like here, look. See, where the green ends, I can't gather those trees, which is, I mean, it's kind of ridiculous, but yeah, if I go outside that area, it won't let me gather those trees. It's just the way the game is. Can I look? See, I can't even gather this rock because it's slightly outside of the area. I can only gather resources from inside this area right now. Now, of course, I could go to other areas and, you know, kill enemies and stuff like that, or even go buy wood. But I'd much rather just see what I have here. And if I can scrap the stuff that I'm not going to use anyways, you know, why not? Let's see. Steel, screw, gears, aluminum, cork, copper, and rubber. Okay, so everything but wood. Well, that's fine. I mean, the stuff that I get from... Well, there you go. There's one piece of wood. The stuff I get from these is still useful. But, like I said, I'm just really going for wood right now. I don't think... Yeah, I didn't think these would have a lot of wood. Yeah, it's got bone. Gears. The gears are handy. Artillery smoke grenade. Okay, I didn't remember dumping that, but I'll pick these up. Okay, so we got one whole wood. Go kill the San. What is the San? There's some deer over here. They don't have wood though. I think what I'll probably do. Let me do a quick save here. I think what I can probably do is I can just go over to Diamond City and go buy some wood. That'd probably be the best thing. I mean, if I really wanted to make it go fast, I could just console command that stuff, but it seems kind of unfair. I want to keep it at least somewhat within the realm of possibility in the game. So it makes more sense to go and buy the wood instead of just spawning it. Because I could literally spawn, you know, 100,000 wood if I wanted to. But that seems kind of unfair. I do like this little building, though. Okay, that's gone. Keep an eye on that that guy over there. Or girl, whatever it is. Alright, good talk, man. See you later. Swan? I don't even remember if I killed Swan. Well, out here in the area that I'm at, we may actually run into behemoths. In fact, there's a behemoth spawn in this area right over here. And they sometimes have a lot of materials. In fact, there's... What is that? Okay, there's some more radstags over here. Those guys over there... Let me break out my... Let's see. Those are ghouls. Okay. Let's see, over here I think these are mirelurks. Let's see. Oh, what's that? Oh, more ghouls. They may actually have wood, but generally it's easier just to go to to a big city instead of actually going and farming it. Like, I have the caps for it. I mean, look, I've got 300,000 caps, so I'm not short on money by any means. Oh, there are Mirelurks there. So Mirelurks versus the ghouls. Oh, they're going at it now. Yeah, I'm aware of where Swan is. But thank you. But yeah, like I said, I think I already killed Swan. The one thing that I've never really bothered to do, and I probably should, is the, oh, what's that word I'm looking for? When you send settlers from one settlement to another so that they can... Caravan! That's what it is. I've never bothered to really get the caravan stuff going, which would probably be a really good idea, because then you get to share all the materials from one settlement to another. So I guess if I wanted to, I could start caravan. I think it'll just be faster just to go over to Diamond City, because I know they have wood there. And they also have some potatoes. I want to grab some potatoes too, because I want to add to the farm. Go kill random people. No. I'll kill random raiders, but I won't kill just random people, because that's kind of mean, man. I know people that do that, and it's like, yeah, I just like going and killing random people. I'm like, that's kind of cruel. They're like, so it's just a game. I'm like, alright. I think that sometimes the behavior in a game can often reflect how you are as a person. So... I mean, again, I'm not judging people. It is just a video game, but it just seems odd.
Huh? Yes?
Okay. Good. So she's there and he's there.
Huh?
Excellent.
You know, I sold McDonald the gun he had. If I had known what he was...
That's nice, dude. I just
Let's
want to
see
barter.
what you
Come on.
got.
Self-defense at its best.
Well, you can level by building, you know. And again, it's not like I need to level. This character's like level 300. I don't need to level anymore. Well, I could get some ammo from him. I could always use ammo. Oh, wow, let's get a lot of those rounds. 10mm rounds. 5.56. Shotgun. Okay. The shipments are always good. I'll just take all his shipments. Power armor frame. Big boy, which I don't need. I think we're good. Okay, and I think what's her name over here has wood. But yeah, look, see, I actually have these saved up where I don't even use them anymore. Because I've leveled up so much.
Hey, General.
Did you hear? McDonough was a synth. I hope he's rotting somewhere in the ground. Those things can rot. They can, right?
Let's see what you have.
Here's what we got.
But yeah, I remember there was a story about a guy, I forget how, it was a while back. But basically he was able to get from level 1 to like level 200 by just staying in Sanctuary. Just building, doing random things. And I thought that was kind of amazing. I was like, well, I guess if you want to do it that way, that's one way to do it, but it seems kind of boring to me. But I guess he did it mostly because he just wanted to see if he could. And he was able to. Oh, and there was another guy who completed the entire game, pretty much all the main quest line, without killing a single person. What he would do when he had to eliminate certain enemies, he would get them to kill each other. Which I thought was pretty awesome. Again, that takes a lot of effort to do, but it seems fun. Okay, where are your shipments, buddy? Oh man, you got a lot of shipments. Okay, look, there's wood, steel. I'll take all your steel. I don't think I'll really need much of this stuff, but it's always good to have. And like I said, I got plenty of money, so I'm not worried. Yes, in fact, that's kind of the whole thing. That's pretty much what 76 is going to be. Is it's going to revolve mostly around multiplayer. Now, you have a choice. You can have your own solo instance where you don't get bothered, so you can just kind of play on your own, but they're really pushing the multiplayer aspect. So you don't necessarily have to play with anybody, but they're definitely kind of giving you a nudge in that direction. Let's see, carrots. Well, I don't really need to buy any of this stuff from her. I could just go collect it from the little farm over here. Okay. There we go. I just made her rich.
Thank you. It's like I can finally think.
You can kill your friends. Well, even then, the way they're doing multiplayer is actually kind of interesting. Like, say, for instance, if you go into a multiplayer session, and you're just there and just running around collecting stuff and building whatever, nobody can just one-shot you. Like, they can't, get you from a distance and just one-shot you. That's not the way it works. What essentially will happen is that if somebody shoots you or they take a shot at you and they hit you, it'll be like a little love tap. It'll cause some damage, like maybe like 2% damage, but it's not going to kill you. Even if it's with a gun like a 50 caliber or anything like that, it's not going to kill you. What it basically does is it's supposed to be sort of like an alert to let you know that somebody wants to PvP with you, and you can A, choose to ignore it so you don't have to so you don't even have to participate at all, and 2, you can you actually can respond to it, and then you all two can start fighting, and there you go. But they're mostly doing it because they know that people are going to try and troll a bunch of other people, and they're going to be going after people, just looking to go out and kill. So that's why they're doing it the way they are. And I can't say that I blame them, because there are a lot of games out there like that where people just sit there and they will camp you. And as soon as you spawn, boom, you're dead again. And then spawn again, boom, you're dead again. And that's not fun. That's not fun at all. So that's why they're doing it. Because they don't want people to just be going around griefing others. And the thing is, if you do actually go and keep griefing people like that, like if you do manage to actually kill somebody and they weren't responding to you in a PvP sort of way, like they were just there gathering stuff, and you just continued to shoot them and eventually you kill them, the game itself actually labels you as a murderer. And when you're labeled as a murderer, it lets everybody in the session know. So like if you're in a session with 10 other people, those 10 other people will immediately know that you are a wanted murderer. Not only that, it will mark the murderer on the map for everybody else to see. And whenever somebody goes and kills that guy, they get a reward in caps. And the thing is, the reward of the caps doesn't come out of the game. It comes out of the pocket of the murderer. So if you've got 10,000 caps and you go and you start murdering people, people are eventually going to get you back, and you're going to eventually lose all your caps. So that's another way that they're kind of saying, hey, you don't want to go around griefing people because you're going to lose all your money. And not only that, but there's also a revenge thing where, like, say, for instance, if you go and you kill somebody and you become a murderer, if that same person you killed then comes and kills you, they get double the cap rewards. So, and again, those caps come out of your caps. They don't just immediately spawn from the game. They come out of your caps. So eventually people are going to be like, okay, I better not do this anymore. And I think that's kind of interesting. It's one way to really stop the griefing problem, because you know what's going to happen. You know that people who don't know a lot about exactly what I'm telling you right now, you know that there are going to be people that just go out there and just think, I'm going to go kill everybody. But no, they're going to really find ways to hold that off. And like I said, you can do solo sessions anyway, which is probably mostly what I would do. Unless I meet a few people playing, and then, I'll go and join them on their session and help them, gather and all that stuff. Then that would be kind of fun, to help your friends build up settlements and that sort of thing. But yeah, I mean, I know you're saying oh poo and all that, but, let's be honest, there are plenty of games out there right now where you can go and just camp people and grief them for hours on end. It's not like we need another one of those games. We don't. So that's why Fallout's doing it this way. Okay, well, I was hoping Cricket would still be out there, but she's not. Because sometimes she has shipments. Seen
Yes.
Cricket? Okay. Oh yeah, well, the thing is about GTA is they definitely give you a chance to stop doing that. I mean, you've got to kill like 20 people in a row before you're marked as red. I mean, even then it'll slowly turn to pink and then slowly get to red, but yeah. I think if they did that in GTA where it would take money from the GTA player, far fewer people would go and start and keep griefing people like that, because once you get marked as a murderer, and if, say, for instance, every time you did that, it took out, $100,000, $150,000 out of your own GTA money, yeah, I think people would stop doing that. But it's a little too far along in GTA's cycle right now. They're not going to go and make a change like that. Hi, doggies. Okay, I don't think it's going to let me fast travel, but I can try. Oh, it did. Okay. Because there was enemies around. I didn't know it would let me fast travel. Oh, man. How long have I been streaming? 2 hours and 16 minutes. I thought I was just going to stream for like an hour and a half. But yeah, once I get into building, I just build. I just keep going. Sanctuary Hills greenskins. Okay, apparently I had a quest that I failed. Okay. Yeah, I like my building. It's neat. And I'm building... Apparently I'm going to build a mansion for this woman and her kids. I do need to give them a fairly easy way to access it, though. I think what I'll do is I'll take one of these out. Well, crap. I need to do it where it's flush. And that's kind of a... Dang. How can I do this? I could put it right here. Like some stairs, but that's still kind of a... Because I thought about building it down here on this angle, but very quickly it goes all wacky. So that's why I didn't do that. So this is going to be interesting how I do this. Well, this is a little flatter. Well, but crap. Could do it here. Well, let me just do it and see how it looks. And if it looks bad or it doesn't work, if the pathing doesn't work, then I can just get rid of it all. Okay, we'll store that, because I got to use that anyway. And I'll put a stairwell there. Let's see how that works. Well, it may not let me do it because it goes into the ground. Yeah, it's not going to let me... I could do just a regular stairwell. Like this. I mean, that's not terrible. As long as it gives them a pathing to go up and in, then they're okay. I think this will be okay. Okay, and this is where I needed to put the other... Oh, good, I can get rid of that sapling. And then I can go put this over here. So I stored it. Oh, that's crooked. There. Okay, so that looks alright. And now I can just... I don't even really need to make this multi-story, because initially this was supposed to be just for the woman and her kids. And I think this is plenty big. And even then, if I want to later, I can go build another building over there or something. But I want to use all that extra area right there for farmland. Put the farm in the middle. And then I could also build another building over there. I don't know what I would build there, but I could. Well, let's put some walls up. There we go. And, well, I may actually run a little low on wood again. Because, look, each of these takes 8 wood. Yeah! So I may go low here again. We'll see. Yeah, I'm definitely going to go low here again. Yeah, I've already burned through half my wood. And I still got to put the roof on. at least let me get this. Okay, good. That's good. I think the roof is less. Well, let's check. Because I think it's wood and steel. Yeah, it's only 3 wood. Okay, good. While I'm up here, I should probably go ahead and put some guns. Oh no! I just ran out of wood. No. Darn it. And I needed how many spaces? 2 more? Ugh. Well, it's mostly done. That's actually not bad because now I can just jump right up there and put the guns and everything. Because I need to run some line from here to over here anyway. So let's run some power. Okay. I'll just stick this here for now. I just want to connect it. And then we can just kind of drag it over, see how far I can go. I can get this right over here, or close enough. Come on. Well, if I do it like this, then I'd have to move it if I decide to build a building later, but I'll worry about that if it comes up. And now, if I want, I can just put a little connector here on the side of the building. Now at least we've got ambient power. Okay. This is a big house. I didn't realize exactly how big it was, but that's fine. It's built. And if she decides to have more kids, then she'll be okay. Yeah, I definitely gotta assign those kids their beds, because if not, they're just gonna keep doing that. They're gonna keep wandering around out there. Because I think everybody else is in bed. Yeah, let me make them some beds here real quick and assign them. And we'll give them some nice beds. We won't give them the little crap piss-stained bed. We'll give them some nice ones. Could do that. Oh, but I need wood. Well, this doesn't require wood. Let's see. I could give them that. Or that's kind of a medical chamber thing. Here, we'll just give them this. This is a decent bed. Alright, kids. Okay. Bed there. Bed there. Bed there. Okay. So let me go assign them. I have to run all the way back over there to assign them. Because I've done this before here, and I noticed right away, if you get rid of their old beds and you don't assign new ones to them, they just do this. Okay, so I did... Okay, good. Just wanted to make sure I actually selected him. Okay, I guess I didn't select him. Let's try that. Well, let me just move the bed over here. I'm walking too much. It's going to be their house anyway. I can move their bed later. Poor kids are confused. I want to go to bed, but I can't. Come on, let me select you. Stop moving. It's not letting me select them. Well, I guess they're just gonna keep walking in circles because they don't know what they're doing. Okay, well, where's that woman at though? Their mother. Get her down here and tell her, get your kids to bed, man. They're out here just wandering around. That's my scavenger. That's my bartender. I think this is the mother. I think that's her. Can't tell. And then I have, okay, yeah, it is the mother, because that's the 2, 1, 2, and then we have our guard, which is 3. She's 4, and then the kids 5, 6. Okay. So yeah, that is the mother. Oh, look, I can command her. Huh. I wonder if it's just a problem with the kids. Here, I'll assign her, so it'll at least get that taken care of. Okay, so she'll be assigned to that bed, apparently. Or not. Ugh. Okay, that's getting annoying. Let's just forget that for now. And let's just try and find some wood. Or keep running the power over. Okay. Well, I can't do that either because, again, I'm out of wood. Okay. Yeah, I really need wood. I'm trying to think of another settlement where I know I have wood. Or I just could be cheap and do the console command. I really could. Here we go. We'll roll a dice. If it's evens, I actually go try to find wood. If it's odds, then I'll just be cheap. Okay, so evens, go find wood. It is 3. So apparently I'm going to be cheap, and I'm just going to use the console commands. All right, let me see. Help, shipment of wood. Okay, oh, it doesn't like that. Let me try that again. Okay. Help, wood. I don't know. It may just be better just to go and find. Well, let me see. Wood basket, no. No. Stat. Yeah, it may just be easier for me to go on the web and look for the ID number. Because looking through all this is going to take forever. I'll just do that. Crafting. Basics, blah, blah, blah. Here we go. Wood. Where are you, wood? What's the base ID? Hold on. Shipment of... Oh, here we go. This is what I'm looking for. Okay. That item, we'll put 15 shipments. Okay, maybe that didn't work. Hold on. It should have worked. Well, let's just check. Yeah, it did. Okay, yeah, the wood's there. It worked. Usually it gives me a little sign that says that it worked. It didn't do it there. Okay, I think we're all connected up here. Yeah, that runs over there. It looks a little weird, but it's all connected. Okay. So we're gonna put some security stuff. Yeah, these kids are gonna be well protected. I wonder if I'm getting close to my power budget. Because I've got a lot of stuff hooked up to that one generator. Well, apparently we're still good. Oh, and I guess I should probably finish putting the roof on here. Oh, that one's crooked. Gotta fix that. There we go. Oh, good. She actually did come to her bed. That's good. I'll move these over. I mean, I made this thing so freaking big. I kind of struggling now is to think what else am I going to put in here? I mean, I could put a lot of other stuff, but this, again, it was designed just to be for her and her kids. So I basically built her a mansion. Put some chairs and stuff in here, some toys. Not that they'll actually play with the toys, but it'll look nice. And at least this roof is a little better than the one she was under before. Yeah, I still can't select him. Maybe when it's during the day and everybody's normally working, then it'll work. Guess I don't really need this. I can get rid of this. Hey, look, this has wood. Are there any other little things I can dump? Oh, there we go. Pile of leaves. I don't necessarily need the dirt plot. I mean, it's just kind of there for show. I mean, yeah. The crops still look fine, although they are floating a little bit. So yeah, I can get rid of that stuff. It doesn't really need to be there. Okay, and this it can go pretty much anywhere. Let's stick it over here for now. There we go. So now we've got the kids a great giant big house. I could put another gun right there. Let's put some lights on there. Well, I could put them down here instead of putting them up there. I think it makes a little more sense down here. Although that's not perfectly aligned. And here I could put them on the wood. does look a little ghetto. Yeah, I'm not... I mean, the alignment... Look at the alignment. It's so bad. Well, the bottom ones are good, but that one at the very end is a bit high. And I had to put it a bit high because the ground just looked a little weird. I guess I could bring it down a little bit. Probably be all right. Okay, that looks a little better. Looks a bit more aligned. Oh, that gun is not hooked up. There, and I did want to put another gun right here, didn't I? So while I'm up here. See, everything hooked up now? I don't think I need another gun here. We don't ever really get attacked from this direction. It's mostly from over here and over here. Let me sleep and make it daytime, because it's already almost daytime, yeah, just a couple hours. Okay, so she's up. See, the kid's still freaking out. Oh, okay. Whoa, look, they're not glowing anymore. That's weird. Yeah, her and her kids are not glowing. Okay, let me see if I can finally assign them. No. They may just not be assignable. I mean, because they are kids, so they're not programmed exactly the same. Well, I mean, at least I put the building together. It looks okay. So, we'll just leave it as it is. And now if I want, I can put down all that food. Let's see, I have plenty of corn. Get some mute fruit going. Still would like a mod that gives you grids. Just so you can build in straight lines. Yeah, because sometimes it does that and it freaks out. And it's Come on, work, damn it. Don't just do that. Probably need to move the carrot then, because that carrot's kind of odd there. I'll put you over here for now. I guess I could do 2 lines of meat fruit, and then I could do a whole bunch of potatoes over here, and some carrots. I don't have enough for 2 full lines, but I can start them.
Yeah.
And I'm definitely going to need some more settlers now, because, yeah, we don't have enough settlers to do all this food. And especially when I put the potatoes down, we're really not going to have enough people. Okay, that's 20 potatoes. Excuse me. I can't clear my throat. We're not going to have enough for an exact line of another 20, but we'll get close enough. Not perfect, but pretty good. Yeah, definitely want to get some more mute fruit. And it's kind of interesting now is that the corn looks so goofy compared to these lines. Again, they're not perfect. You can see a little curve there, but it's pretty darn good. Pretty damn good, man. So yeah, I think once, well, the kids never go to sleep, so I'll have to see how I'll handle that. But eventually, or I could maybe I could get the kids to be reassigned to the mute fruit. Let me see. No, he's not going to let me reassign him. But I'll find a way to redo the corn, because the corn looks kind of crap compared to the others. I mean, I could always take him off scavenger duty, and I could just put him on the potatoes.
Okay.
There we go. So he's working the food now. But yeah, ultimately I want to get this whole thing filled up. Like I want to do at least one more line of potatoes. I want to finish this line of mute fruit, and then I want to do at least 2, maybe 3 lines of carrots. And then over here, once I get the, things organized a bit more, we're gonna line up all the corn. I don't know if I want to do it all corn, because I want to do at least 3 rows of corn, but then maybe after that we can do some melons, since melons take up more space. And then, we can kind of extend out here if we needed to. So that looks kind of nice. I like that. I'm pretty proud of that. I should probably save now to make sure it doesn't lose my data again. But that is a pretty good night's work. All nice and protected. In fact, this building... I can't really tell which building I like more. This one looks just cleaner. I think it's because of the base. Because of the concrete base. And that's kind of got the stilts. I think that's why. That just feels like this would be more sturdy because of the concrete. But that other building's not bad. And I'm still not done with this. There's still other things I want to do to it, but... Whew. It is 5:30 my time, and I should probably... I don't know what I should do, man, because I woke up... What time did I wake up at? I don't even remember. I think I woke up at like 1 or 2. So maybe I should actually... I don't know if I should go back to bed, or if I should stay up and do something, or... I don't know. Utility roast. Oh, hold on. 10 o'clock steak. Noodle cup. Want a noodle cup? Yep, I think I'm going to call it a stream. I need to get up and move around anyway. I've been sitting in this chair for almost 3 hours. Anyways, you all take it easy. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do. Maybe I'll make breakfast. Anyway, see you all later.